Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Never Too Late. It's Kim here. I keep telling myself I'm going to say something different and not say the same thing, but it just happens. I'm just used to it now. If you have not seen my videos before, I'm doing a lot of reselling content, some box openings, some unboxings, jewelry, clothing, stuff from ThredUp, and also thrift hauls, Goodwill outlet bins, hauls, things like that. I'll also be doing some styling videos and some, that kind of thing. Just a lot to do with clothes and shoes and jewelry and fashion and that kind of fun stuff. So if you enjoy that kind of content, please think about subscribing. I would love to have you. I'm sorry, I do have like a little bit of a cold sore on my lip, so it's just like all I can see. It's distracting me. I'm gonna try to forget it now. But anyway, today we are here, whoops, with another ThredUp unboxing. They had a sale a couple weeks ago, something like that, maybe 3 weeks ago. And anyway, it was 20% off their boxes. And generally speaking, their boxes, you can't use any of their normal ThredUp discounts that they have, like on their app site and everything. So since they were having this very not so frequent sale, I did buy a bunch of boxes because I figured saving 20%, I would just, unbox them weekly or whatever. And so I do have a stack of them in my dining room. There's kind of like this little nook between the china cabinet and like the doorway, and there's just enough room to pile the boxes right there where they're not in the way of anyone or anything. So I have the hopefully soon to be shrinking tower of ThredUp. So I told my husband to just pick one, and I should have known better because he just picked the one on the top. That's so him. But anyway, I think it's a fun box, and I actually think this is one I bought after the sale. So I think this one is one that I did pay the regular price, which is, I know when it comes out to like about $60 or something like that. Anyway, I know with the regular price, when you add in the shipping and the tax, the item per item, if there are 10 items, as there's generally is 10 items, it comes out to $461. So I guess maybe it only ends up at $46, something like that. Anyway, there is, I'm going to open this while I'm talking. Sometimes if they give you smaller things, you can get 11 or 12 items. It's supposed to be 10, but I feel like sometimes if they throw in like a single pair of socks or something really small or not really too terribly exciting, they'll give you another small thing or something extra. Anyway, so here we go. Let me get this and see. No, it's not the fun box. It is a different one. This is the DIY scarf box. Okay, totally different box. So this is the scarves box. I did order this when it was 20% off. Now this box is only $16 plus $9.99 shipping and tax. So really it's about $30 generally. And then I got the 20% off. So these scarves, I think the last time I did the scarves, they ended up being with a regular price box. They ended up being $1.61 a piece. So these are going to be even less. These are probably going to come in, like maybe $1.50, $1.40, something like that a piece. So it's a scarf box. I can't remember the exact number of scarves you got. I want to say it was 15 or 20. It was a lot. I remember it was a lot. Last time it was more winterish, so, and I got a lot of really big scarves. I'm really kind of hoping I get smaller scarves, maybe some silk scarves. In the last one, I got a very beautiful scarf that was a Target, I think it was Target. It was a collaboration between Target and someone, and it had cats on it, and it was so cute. And I did sell that one, like within a day of listing. I think I've sold at least one other one from it. So, but it would be really nice to get some smaller scarves that are easier to store. I feel like people just really aren't buying winter anymore. So it's always good to get ones that have a brand on them that tell you the fabric they're made out of, so that you kind of have an idea of what you're dealing with. So here we go. And I do have to say, the first one I got, it came and I opened, I picked it up and it just spilled all over the floor. The whole bottom was busted out. So at least with this one, the bottom is good. Nothing spilled out. Let me take the paper away. Okay, I definitely see some smaller ones. Here we go. This is what I see. Okay, let's go through these one by one. I'm glad I decided to do this standing up because these tend to be somewhat bigger. This is a fun print. This is a long kind of, let me, I'm going to move this back a little and talk louder so that you can see them a little bit better. Okay, so this is a nice kind of sheer scarf, fringed. You can see the fringe, but I love this print with the roses, and then at the bottom it has this stripe of almost like, it almost, you know what it makes me think of, like a sound wave, the way it goes up and down. I'm not seeing any markings on it, but I think it is a great print, and it's very long. I do like listing scarves because they're really quick to photograph, but I think, I mean, this is a nice spring-ish. I like this one. Even though it's not branded, I will definitely list this one. Like I said, I love the roses. I might list it as something like art teacher, with keywords like art teacher or artsy, floral. I don't know. Very cute. Very, very cute. I like this one. I had a nail file sitting there, and I was like, I don't want to scratch anything up. Okay. This is kind of a tie. Oh, this is really soft. I don't know what it's made of. Once again, kind of long and thin, and it's not really tie-dye. It's more of, I guess, kind of like it's not even really an ombre, but it's very sheer. But I don't know if it really picks up, but it's kind of a light blue and white. This just makes me think really beachy. This gives me really beachy thoughts. But like I said, super soft. Once again, I'm not seeing a maker. I'm not seeing, it looks like there's some fuzz from it being washed. There we go. It was kind of gathered from some fuzz. I'm not seeing any of that, but it is super soft. This was really giving me such a beachy vibe. I'm excited to list this one for the summer. So far, I'm getting exactly what I was hoping I was going to get in this box. And like I said, if these end up only costing me like, you know, $1.40 or something, even if I just list them for $12 or $10 or something like that, I'll still make my money on the box back and, you know, probably make some profit as well. I love this. I think I will list this with some words like beach, shoreline, vacation. Maybe I'll even add in bathing suit cover up. I mean, I'm gonna definitely use some of those types of keywords for this one because it really, the colors are just kind of giving me that oceany, beachy vibe. Okay, here's another one. This one I think also in blues. This one's not quite as spring feeling to me, but once again, really pretty. I like the blues, very paisley. This one's almost giving me kind of like that, I don't even know. I can't quite put my finger on the like vibe I'm thinking of. Maybe a little bit boho. I don't know. I like this one too though. This was, I think I will also list them. And you know, the thing is, I know that there are a lot of resellers out there whose, you know, kind of their sales model is that it's just kind of not worth their time to list things if they're not going to make a certain amount on it. And I totally understand that. But I'm still just starting out, still learning this, and I don't even think it's going to change when that's not the case. But and I also just have this thing with, I just like, if I find things that are pretty that I just kind of vibe with, and all of these scarves so far I have, I want to find them a home. I don't want them to end up in the landfill. And there's just so much that gets donated, so much, and a good portion of it ends up in the landfill. So, you know, a big part of doing the reselling for me is trying to keep clothes out of the landfill and find homes for things that are really cute and get really cute things to people that will enjoy them. All right, let's do the other side for a minute. This is also very fun. It's kind of, I think maybe it was washed and dried and they, but look how stretchy it is. I don't know. It feels like it might have shrunk a little. I'm not sure, but I still love it. Look at the pattern and the colors. I love the kind of almost golden color, and then there's kind of like a green in here with the purple and the pink. This is gorgeous. And then once again, we have the paisleys here and the trim. Another one that I think is definitely something I will really like to list. Of course, I'll note that it is, and once again, I'm not sure if it's, this is very stretchy fabric here. So I don't know if the intent is that it gathers in these places, but I will take a, you know, up close picture showing the gathering. So when I do list it, it would be, you know, very obvious that that is a thing. I don't ever, you know, if anytime I see flaws or anything that I find even slightly questionable, I make sure I take a close-up picture of it and note it, because I don't want to sell anybody anything that, you know, they're not aware of what's going on with it. I do think that sometimes you find things that are flawed that are still worth something and people will still enjoy. So I'm not opposed to listing things with flaws, but I do think it's very important to note the flaws. So anyway, this one is also, look at the prints. I love the prints. Once again, I might do like boho. I don't know. You know, one thing I have to tell you, it's been a really busy day. I have been listing since like 8 o'clock this morning. I did take a couple breaks in there. I also took about 5 bags of things that I had that I wasn't going to list or sell to a local charity that does stuff. They have stores where they sell things that are donated, and then they also give some of the clothing to women, you know, from our community who are in need, who are restarting out, or maybe interviewing for jobs or whatever. And then they use the money that they make in the various different shops that they have. They have one shop where everything's $5. They have another one that is higher end items that's kind of priced higher as marked. And then they have one just strictly for wedding dresses. That's a great organization and I love to donate to them. So I did take some stuff to donate, but I'm kind of at the point I stopped listening, and so I'm just going to make a video because I found myself just sitting there staring at my computer screen because I just couldn't think of keywords for anything anymore. Like my brain is just has no thought left. So I wanted to make a video anyway, so I figured it seemed like the right time. Okay, I noticed right away when it was sitting there that there does seem to be a little hole. I'm not sure if it's going to pick up, but yeah, I think you can see kind of right there. There's a little hole in this one. This one's kind of different colors of gray. Once again, very soft. But, oh, here's some more holes at the end. So I'm not sure if I will list this one since it has quite a few holes. I have to say, I do like the colors. This is kind of fun. I do like the colors, very neutral. So I'm not sure if I'll list this one or not. If I did list it, like I said, I'll take pictures of the flaws and note them, but I'm not sure. All right, this one seems a little bit heavier, but it is new with tags, $36 on the tag. So that's nice. Do we have a brand? I'm not seeing a brand, but it does say it was $36. This is some type of a shawl, I think. Hold on, I'm trying to find it right side up. Yes. Okay, I'm thinking this is some type of a shawl that you would just kind of wear. Or maybe it goes this way. It's not too heavy though. Interesting. Okay, so this one new with tags with a price tag of $36 on it. I don't see any issues with it. I see some lint on it. But I'm not seeing any, you know, holes or any obvious flaws. It does have a very nice, you know, edging here. Oh, there is a tag. Silly me. 100% acrylic. That's all. No brand. No brand, but it does have the tag, so I can list it new with tags. And since I know it started out as, it is very soft, even though it's acrylic. I know it started out as $36, so I would probably list this one new with tags at maybe 18, 15, 18, something like that. Because the thing is, whatever you list as, chances are you're going to sell it either with someone making you an offer or you sending an offer to someone. So what you're actually listing at is generally not the price you're actually going to get. You have to kind of expect that you're going to, you know, make a little bit less than what it's listed at. Okay, this is a very pretty pink color. This is an infinity scarf. Okay, this is a really pretty infinity scarf. Very pretty. Look at that beautiful, vibrant pink color, and it is textured. So that's nice. I like it. Once again, no branding. But I think I saw it on Poshmark, something about a new, because you know there's all the cores. There's cottage core, fairy core, academia. There's all the little aesthetics. Goth, punk, you name it, there's an aesthetic for it. And I am learning them slowly but surely. But there is a new one that is called Childhood Core. And I was reading the description, and it was pinks and lace and bows and feminine and things like that. So I think I would put, maybe, I know Barbie core is kind of a little passe, but maybe some people are still looking for it. So I'd probably put Barbie core as well as that childhood core in with this one. And then I always, with pink things, I put in Pretty in Pink, Elle Woods, Legally Blonde. Anything I can think that just makes you think pink. Okay, so far these are really good, even though I haven't gotten any branded ones. I have pretty much so far gotten mostly ones that I think are listable, and not a lot that look more like blankets than scarves, which is what I got last time. And there are actually a few of them that I think I am going to use as little like lap blankets. I have a bunch, 3 or 4 downstairs to wash, and then to use as lap blankets. So this is just a really pretty, oh, nope, I take it back. Here's a hole. This one does have a hole as well. This one's got a lot of neutrals, but I see several holes along the same line. I don't know if you can see them, but along here there's 3 or 4 holes in a row. It is very pretty though. I do love the neutrals. You know, with some of these, I'm not sure what I will do with them, to be honest. I don't think scarves like these with holes are really something that anyone is, you know, seeking out. But it is nice fabric, so I may donate them, or I may just keep them and think maybe I'll use the fabric for something later on. I'm not sure, to be honest. I put this one in the wrong pile. I'm trying to keep my piles separate. Okay. We've got some leaves, some feathers, I mean, not leaves, feathers. I'm telling you, it's been a long day. A good day, but a long day. It has been a great week reselling for me. I'm going to hold this one up as I look at it. And I will tell you, this has been the most sales I've had in one week since I started doing this week. Okay, we've got considerable holes here. They just go all the way down, with this being the big one. So this one is not something I'll sell, but I do like the feathers on here. So this might be one, once again, that I would keep and use the fabric for something. But anyway, yeah, so it's been such a great week. I think I will be making a what sold this week video. I think it's the first time I feel like I've had enough sales in one week to really make it worthwhile. So I will probably make that maybe tomorrow. Okay, this one has a run in it. I'll show you. You can really see it on the dark. So that one's got a run. I do, once again, the fabric though is kind of, I don't know if you would call it like Native American, Aztec-y kind of print. Southwestern. It does have that run, but I don't see any other flaws. So I might, because the print is really, really fun and kind of that Southwestern feel, I might list that one and just note in the picture and in the comments that it has that flaw. Okay, okay, I see. So this is just a white kind of, oh, it also has a big run in it. Okay. Oh, I'm going to turn it around so you can see it this way. It has a big run in it. Otherwise, this was very cute. It's just a kind of a lacy scarf. Once again, I don't see any maker. But with that big run, I don't think that I would sell it. But you know what I am thinking? This has a lot going all the way around of this with a built-in, you know, seam here. This might really be fun to use as a trim, and there would be a decent amount of it there. So this might be one I hang on to for a project in the future. Okay, this one I have to say looks a little boring. The first thing I thought when I looked at it was that looks like a tablecloth. It is just a green, oops, I have hangers up here. When I take pictures, I like to like hang a bunch of stuff up here so I can just grab it to take pictures. So, and then I take it off the hanger, and then the hangers just live there. Yeah, it's just a infinity scarf in this kind of green color. Honestly, let's see, it does have a tag. Let's see what the tag says. I'm not expecting it. Polyester, rayon, and spandex. Yeah, it doesn't say who it's made by. Nothing exciting in the materials, nothing exciting. You know, I may list it for a couple of dollars, but honestly, that one may end up getting donated. I'm not sure. Oh, I like the purple here in this one. This one does have a tag, so that's nice. One size. Polyester, one size polyester. Target. Okay, so this one's from Target. Let's see if there's any runs or holes. I do like this purple stripe, but I do see a run. I don't know if you can see it, but right here, like right down here, there's a run. I love the purple and white stripe. Oh, there's runs all through this one. Yeah, look, there's just runs everywhere with this one. So I'm going to put this one aside, and then once again, I'll figure out if I want to use it for fabric or something like that. All right. I'm going to pause for a minute, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've been having the worst time with my fingernails breaking, and then they're a little jagged, and I thought, dealing with these scarves, I don't want to add any more runs. Here's another one, kind of an interesting green, actually. Looks like there was a tag here at one point, but it has been cut off. This one is just, once again, long and fringed around. It looks like there may be a spot on it, but not too bad. Okay, this one is another one that I could probably list. I mean, these won't be at the top, maybe the ones with interesting prints, or if there's any more that are new with tags, or made out of a material that's nice, I will put them, you know, higher up on the priority list. But right now, these might be some that I just kind of keep to the side and then list them as I'm looking for some extra things. This one's a little heavy. It's definitely feeling more winter, but I love the pink and blue. This one is quite large as well. This is another one that just honestly kind of feels like a blanket to me rather than a scarf. I do love it though with the kind of the waves. It almost looks a little bit tie-dyed. I'm just going around all of the edges. Oh, there's a run. Can you see that right here? There's a run going down that one. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. This one I'm gonna add to my pile that I will probably use as a blanket. So I'm just gonna put that one on the floor to go to the wash. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. 9 scarves left, and then I'm going to count them all up because I can't remember how many actually we're supposed to have. This is a very like loose weave scarf. It is from Mud. One size acrylic and polyester. I do love the loose weave of it and the kind of plaid pattern. It does look like it had a little pull there, but it still seems to have gone back into shape pretty well. Let's see if I see any other flaws off the top of my head. This seems more like a winter piece, but I do like this one. I think I would list this one just because I think the pattern and the colors and the loose weave is really nice. Now, I do have a bin of some fall winter things that I'm not opposed to listing off season, but I'm obviously going to list the on season stuff ahead of time, and I'm really working towards listing more of the summer and fall than winter right now since it's already, you know, getting to be almost spring. Can't wait. So I'll probably put this in that bin and save this one for listing when I run out of things or next season. All right. This one feels like it's got something. There we go. Just something stuck on it. This is from, let's see, 32 Degrees Heat. One size. Polyester. What does it say? Nope. It just 32 Degrees Heat. And it does feel very much like a fleecy, like a stretch fleece, but stronger than fleece. Almost, it's definitely got a lot of stretch to it. It definitely looks like it needs a good washing. It's like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely a little dirty. Let's see what the washing instructions said. I don't want to throw it in the wash if you're not supposed to. Machine wash, gentle cycle. All right, I'm going to research this. I'm going to throw it in the wash, and then once I get it back, I'm going to research that brand and see if I can find anything about it. If you know anything about that brand, let me know in the comments. Maybe that's something that's sought after. I don't know. This feels the same. Yep, the same tag. Here's what the tag looks like, if I can get it. 32 Degrees Heat. And this one is the same, feels the same material, same stretchiness. I'm wondering if this is maybe something that's supposed to keep the heat in, if there's some, you know, technology there or something. This one looks a lot cleaner. So I don't know. I will research that one and find out. This is really pretty. Isn't that pretty? This feels really nice. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Is there a tag? Oh, I really hope there's a tag on this. I don't think there's going to be. It really feels almost like a satin. It has a feeling of satin to me, but I don't know. This is beautiful. I think the pattern is gorgeous. Very lightweight. So yeah, I'm sure I didn't see any flaws. I will say, and I've heard so many other resellers say this in their videos as well, that you look at things and then once you go to photograph them or measure them or whatever, that's when you find the flaws that you didn't see. So didn't see any flaws, but who knows? But very pretty. This one has a very interesting texture. It almost feels like, I don't know. I want to say it feels more like a table runner or a curtain to me than a scarf. But it is very pretty red, and it's got really pretty fringe too. Um, don't see any label once again or anything telling me what it's made of, but it is a very pretty red. I think this would make a very nice table runner for holiday, Christmas, Valentine's Day. If it wasn't so close to Valentine's Day, I would probably try to list it with a tag for Valentine's Day, but it is too late to get things to anyone by Valentine's Day. But very pretty red, so I might hold on to this one until Christmas. I don't know, but I think I'm not seeing any in most of these that would prevent me from listing them. That's not to say that they're going to be a priority to list, but definitely something I could list. I like this pattern. I like this. I don't know if anyone else does, but I think that's really pretty. It's just very colorful but subtle. It's got an interesting gauzy, very like gauze feeling texture. Yeah, I like this one. Once again, we have not done really well with getting ones that have a lot of information, but that's okay. I think this is very pretty, and once again, it's very light. So I can see myself listing this one as well. I just think the pattern is really pretty. So far, I think this has been a great scarf box. I really do. All right, we have three left. Okay. This one, I want to say, I think it's going to be an infinity scarf. Yes. Inside out. Oh, look, holes again. More holes. So this was is an infinity scarf with zebra print at the top and the green at the bottom. You know, the thing that makes it interesting to me is the zebra print. I know that there are people out there that love an animal print. So it does have that one little hole. Oops, I'm banging into stuff too. But I may hold on to this one. I may actually just list this one really inexpensive, maybe for like $8 or something, and just note that the hole is there and just see if anyone is interested. Because I just love the zebra print, and I don't know. It would be nice to give it a shot at life. All right, we have two more. I don't think I'm going to get that magical silk scarf that's going to pay for the box, but I think there's enough in here that between them, I think. Oh, this is another infinity scarf. Let's see if there is any branding. I'm assuming it would be along the seam line in the middle. It does have a tag. What does it say? 100% viscose. Okay, so nothing there that's going to give us any real information. But once again, a feather pattern, and I think this color is very nice. I think this is beautiful. I'm not seeing any flaws. And it does also have like kind of a textured feeling to it as well, with the little white. I'm not sure what I would call this color. It's like a blue gray, almost like a steel blue maybe, with the white feathers. This one I think I would also list. It's very pretty. Very nice. And you know, it is nice as well, I think, to have some things listed that are lower prices, because especially on Poshmark, and even I think Mercari has started doing bundles, but on Poshmark, I do have it set to where if you buy 3 or more items, you just automatically get 20% off the bundle. So it's nice to have some lower price things people can throw in with a bundle just to kind of help them get to a certain amount. And I think there are definitely times when you could throw in an $8 scarf on a bundle and end up saving more than the $8 scarf. You know what I mean? So it's nice having some lower price stuff that people might be able to make a bundle with as well. All right, last one. Ooh, I like the fringe on this. This one's a little blingy. That's why I saved it for last. You know, I like a little bling. Oh, I hope this isn't damaged. Look at that. How beautiful is that? And look at how the tassels are made. The fringe is made on, you know, knotted. This to me looks like it's like a netting, and then it's got the paisley, and then it's got the little bitty. Oh, I'm showing you the back side. Let me show you the front side. It's so much prettier. And then there are the rhinestones on there. I'm not seeing a tag, but this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Not seeing any major flaws so far. I just think the way that these fringes are put on here, and this fabric with the mesh, I think this is stunning. You know what? It's not rhinestones. It's just some like silver, sparkly silver paint. This might be my favorite one so far. I think this is my favorite. This is stunning. I think this would make a beautiful shawl, like over a dress for a night out. I think this could be just gorgeous. I love this. Definitely listing this one. I think it's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. All right, well, that is it. That is the whole box. Let's count them up, though. Okay, I have 2 on the floor for washing. And then, let's count them back in. Okay, so we have already 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me move you closer while we do the counting. Okay, so we were at 6, 7. Okay, so we had 7 out of the bunch that had flaws that were too much to be willing to sell them. All right, so we were at 7. No, I take that back. We had 5 and then 2 more that I'm washing. So 5 with flaws. That's not so bad. So we're up to 7 total. So we have 8. I'm holding out the ones I'm thinking of listing sooner, so I can put them on the top. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, 19, I want to research this one, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we ended up with 24 total. So I'm going to assume that's how many I was supposed to have. If it was supposed to be 25, whatever. I'm fine. So 24. So like I said, at the most, I'm pretty sure I did buy this with the 20% off. So I'm going to guess it's going to come in about $1.40 per scarf. So, you know, I could sell them for very little and make my money back. And I wouldn't have to sell them for that much to make a profit. So I think this was a great box. I really do. Some of them I really think are really beautiful. I think it's a toss-up between this one and that last one I showed you as my favorites. Although I really liked this one as well. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I absolutely scarves that I will list here, most of them. And even the ones I won't list, I would say the majority of those, right, you know, I definitely had thoughts of what I could do with them. So this is I'm going to count this as a really good box. I think I probably will get the ThredUp scarf boxes periodically, because scarves are just a really nice thing to have that I can list really quickly. And they're just something that are a kind of a lower price item that, like I said, I could just have in my shops that people could bundle with or accent as something else with. So nice. I like it. let me know what you think about them, about this box, about the scarves. If you recognize anything or have any information, let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you. I love to hear what you have to say. Did you think this was a good box? I'm pretty happy with it, actually. I like that it didn't have all of the really big heavy ones. I think I might be more inclined to get these more often in the spring summer months than in winter, just because it takes up so much space to store the big heavy ones. But who knows? We'll see. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up. Liking the videos and commenting on the videos really does help me get the videos shown more. It helps YouTube realize that there's something people enjoy, so they recommend them more. So it does help me out a lot if you do either or both of those things. So I do appreciate it. And oh, also, if you want to know when my videos are released, you can hit the notification bell. I have not been really good about having a schedule. I think I'm going to try to start having a schedule. It's going to be kind of a tentative schedule of releasing videos on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. This one is my Saturday video, but I also think I will be throwing in extra videos and also some shorts, little short videos that, are a minute or less, as I go along. So if you want to, get a notification and find out that I've released a new video, you can hit that notification bell, and then you'll know that I've released a video. So like I said, I'm going to try to stick to a somewhat of a schedule, just because I think it helps me in my mind know that I need to prepare to have a video ready for those days. Like I said, I'm going to do a what sold this week video. I'm hoping I can release that on Tuesday as my Tuesday video, but I don't know. It may end up being a bonus video. If I don't get it to release it on Tuesday, I'm not going to hold it off till I'll just release it whenever I finish it, or maybe I'll finish it tomorrow quickly and I'll release it tomorrow as a bonus. I'm not sure, but look for that sometime next week. I'm hoping that business will stay picking up the way it has, and I'll be able to do these more often. I don't think it's worth it if I've only sold 2 things in a week, but I have sold something almost every day this week, and there have been several days where I've sold multiple items. So it's been a very good week. Alrighty. Remember that it is never too late. It's just never too late to follow your heart. And I feel like that's what I've been doing with this reselling business. If you see something or you do something, you start doing something, and it really speaks to you, you really get joy from it. You really words are hard. You feel fulfilled from it. Then, maybe give it a shot. Keep doing it. If it's a hobby, keep doing it. I feel so I just feel so lucky that I am in a position where I can do this part-time, and I'm able to do this part-time. I'm able to put my time and energy into trying this resale thing. And I was talking to my husband today, and he's just the sweetest. He really is. I'm so lucky to have him. But he was saying, basically the gist of it, that he loves the part of me doing this. He's like, I don't want you to see it become about money for you as much as about, this thing you feel strongly about finding clothes and keeping them out of the landfill, getting them to people who can enjoy them. Everyone doesn't have the same thrifting that we have where I live. So, some people don't find some of the things that I do and don't have access to buy them secondhand. So being able to provide other people with the ability to choose secondhand it's just, I feel just very lucky to be able to kind of, I don't know, every time I sell something to someone and they're very excited about getting it, it just makes me so happy. I mean, it's exciting to sell something, but it's even more exciting. It's the thing that's the best for me is knowing that I got something to someone that they might not have found otherwise, but that it makes them so happy. That just makes me happy. So anyway, long story short, follow your heart. Sometimes your heart will lead you to really good places. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you stuck with it all the way to the end, thank you. And have a great day. Right now, if you're watching this when I first released it, have a great evening. If you're watching it a different day, have a great day, evening, morning, whatever it is. I always wish just the best happiness and joy, and that you find, you know, just everything that makes you happy and joyful. I just wish that for all of you. So I'm gonna get going, but I will see you definitely in the next video. Bye, everybody.